Hey guys, it's Catherine and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you're new, please subscribe. Only if you like my videos, you know. But today I'm doing a Valentine's Day look, tutorial, whatever you want to call it. And I did this kind of fun pink cut crease with a pink lip. And yeah, I really like how it turned out and I hope you will too, or do too, because you see it already. I haven't filmed in a long time, so I'm a little bit weird in this video, but please watch the whole video, and if you like it, please give it a big thumbs up, and let's just jump straight into it. Alright, so we're going to start with the eye look. So, yeah. So I'm using two palettes today. I'm using the Jeffree Star X Shane Dawson Conspiracy palette, and just so you can see right now, I'm only going to be using what is this? Pigment and pigment and ranch up here. And that's about it from this palette. And then I'm also going to be using the James Charles X Morphe palette. And I'm only using one shade from this palette. I'm using this bright pink shade, which is, where is it? It's Skip, okay? So that's all I'm going to be using. I went for a more simple look today. I think I'm going to do one or two more Valentine's Day looks during the week, but I'm not going to film them because I won't have time. I'll probably just post them on Instagram, so be sure to be following me there. And I'm also going to film an IGTV Get Ready With Me on Valentine's Day, so stay tuned for that. So let's just begin. The first thing I'm going to do is go in with pigment. Oh, I didn't prime my eye. I'm a mess. Can you tell I haven't filmed in a while? So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in Porcelain 320. This is what it looks like. And my eyebrows, I used the ABH Medium Brown Brow Pomade. Alright, so I'm just going to be using this flat brush just to carve out my brow and conceal my lid. So I actually tried to do a pink liner instead of this black liner, but my pink eyeliner dried out, so it wasn't going on properly. So that was a bust. Just trying to be a little more creative, but fine. So I'm going to go into the shade Pigment from the Shane Dawson X Jeffree Conspiracy palette. I don't know why I keep saying the full name, just the Conspiracy palette. And I'm going to use this to start creating the cut crease shape. So I'm first just going to pat it on into my crease. And then I'm going to kind of drag it out. And you're going to see my eyebrows moving a lot because I didn't set them, so please ignore that. Okay, now that that's patted on, you're going to blend it very lightly because you don't want to move the concealer. Next, I'm just going to take a fluffier brush and just blend on top of that eyeshadow where my eyebrows are, or my eyebrow is. There's only one on that side. All right, now that that's nice and blended, I'm going to take, where is it? I lost a brush. Really? What? Oh, here it is. Okay. Now I'm going to dip into the James Charles palette and I'm going to take that shade Skip, which is that neon pink shade. And I'm just going to dip in very lightly because I don't want it to be too neon. I just want it to have a more deepened pink shade. So I'm going to take that and put that closer to the crease. And I'm going to very lightly start sweeping that on because I don't want too much pigment. But as you can see, it's still really pigmented. So that's why I'm trying to go with the lightest hand I can. I'm seriously dipping in once and just going in. Okay, now I'm going to take that same brush that I use pigment and I'm just going to dust over the shade Skip just to kind of diffuse the pigment. Okay, and finally I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and just continue to blend that upwards. Alright, now that that's nice and blended, I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease. I'm not going to speak during this, you know how I am, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it and speed it up. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with my sponge and press that in so everything is nice and seamless. And I'm going to stay looking, okay, I'm going to stay looking down because I don't want this to crease. And I'm going to go in with that shade Ranch, which is kind of a white shimmery color, but I'm going to diffuse it a little bit on my hand because I don't want it to be too white. And I'm just going to go ahead and press it on the lid just to add a little bit of a punch and not just have it like blend. This is really similar to that blue cut crease look that I had done that I said like, oh, it was bubbles inspired from Powerpuff Girls. So yeah, I didn't film a tutorial for that one, but this is very similar. Okay, now I'm gonna take the Stila, what is it, Glitter and Glow eyeshadow in Ballet Baby. This is what it looks like right there. I'm also gonna have, if these close-ups don't work out, I'm gonna do something else, but anyways. So I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand because I'm gonna use it like a glitter liner. So to do that, I'm just gonna take this little brush from BH Cosmetics. It's the number 14 brush in their like baby pink shade. And I'm just gonna take some that I put on the back of my hand and go ahead and line my cut crease. I find every time I do cut creases, I need to line it with glitter or something because it just looks incomplete to me. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to do a winged liner, and as you can see here, it kind of turned out not dramatic because it's not a big wing, but kind of, I don't know. I don't love it, but I'll do it. And yeah, so here we go. I find I don't have a steady hand when I do a liner, and then I just always hate the way it turns out. So yeah, that's my story. Ugh, see? Oh gosh. Are you kidding me? I think I jinxed myself by talking about it. This is why I hate doing wing liner on my looks, because it's never even and it just frustrates me. Okay, this will have to do. Oh my god, I'm really not happy with the liner. I should have stretched this one out a little to make it look the same. That'll have to do. Doesn't matter. Okay, now, actually, I'm going to go in and set the liner with a black shadow. I'm just going to take my Rides here from the Conspiracy palette and just go in and set it so it doesn't move and it's a matte black. Oh, and the liner I use is the Maybelline Master Precise liner. Okay, it's not terrible. Now, I'm going to put on lashes. I have 3 choices here. Let me see what I want to put. I want to use something I haven't used yet. Let's not use that one. So it's in between the Kiss Lashes in Flirty. That's what it looks like. They're really pretty. Or the AlwaysxBeauty in Tea Money, which is really like glam. I already cut them, so just ignore those little ones. The only thing is the AlwaysxBeauty, I think the girl that owned this company closed it. But they're really nice lashes. So I'm gonna try the Tea Money. If I can't get them on, I'll switch to the Kiss. So I'll be right back because you know I can't do it on camera, and I'll come back to you guys to start with the face. Okay, so I managed to get on the dramatic lashes. As you can see, this one is a little higher up than the other one, but whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to put on some of my Laneige, if you want to say it in French, my little lip mask because my lips are feeling dry. Okay, so we're going to start with the face. The first thing I'm going to use is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Mattifying Primer. This is what it looks like. I got it from Walmart, and I've been using it every day for work just because I didn't want to use any expensive primers if I'm using it every day, and it actually holds up pretty well. I do still get oily, but if I wasn't wearing it, I would be even oilier. So the only thing I will say, a little goes a long way, and I always use too much, so learn from my mistakes. Okay, next, I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, I said H, who am I? Ultra HD Foundation in Y205. If you've seen me use it before, you know I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm gonna give it another go because maybe it was just like my skin wasn't happening, but I've used it a few times and I still don't like it. All I will say is when they started selling the mini samples, thank God, because if I bought the full size and I didn't like it, I would have been so mad at myself. Anyways, I'm just gonna go in with a Real Techniques brush and start putting that on. It is a very white foundation, so we're gonna be pale today, ladies. I probably could have gone one shade darker, but I mean, you see what I mean? It kind of like shears out, and I don't know if they changed the mini size formula, because when I see people using the regular size, this is not what happens. Like, it kind of stays full coverage, and here it's not. And I'm even using it with a brush so the Beauty Blender doesn't absorb too much, and it's still like, it's not happening. I don't know. I used 2.5 pumps. I'm gonna use another pump just to kind of like build up some coverage. Okay, now to smooth out this foundation, I'm gonna take my Real Techniques beauty sponge and just press that in. Maybe it's the color that's throwing me off because it's like really, whoa, I am so white in the viewfinder. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. So I'm gonna cream contour a little bit. So I'm just gonna take my Wet n Wild Makeup Stick Contour, and this is in Call Me Maple. I'm just gonna take this brush, random brush that I have. I'm gonna take a little bit of contour, press it against my hand a little because I don't want it too intense, and then I'm gonna just lightly press it under my cheekbones because it can get really pigmented and I don't want to deal with it, you know? Montreal got hit with a storm yesterday, so I'm trying to kind of rush this video because I need to help my fam shovel, which I'm not looking forward to. I hate winter. I don't know why I live here. I'm so over winter. Okay, now I'm just gonna let that sit there for a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and conceal before I blend out this cream contour. So I'm just gonna use the same concealer that I used to prime my eyes, the L'Oreal one. I recently purchased this and I really like it. It kind of dries a little quickly though, so you gotta work quickly. Oh, please excuse the face I'm making. Oh my god. Just took a glance in the viewfinder. It was not pretty. Okay, with the other side, I'm gonna start to diffuse the cream contour. And I'm just gonna try to press it upward to bake and to set my face. Basically, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty translucent powder in Butter, and we're gonna go. This gets messy though. It kind of irks me because I get it everywhere, but there's nothing I can do about it. All right, make sure there's no creases under your eyes, and then go ahead and set. I don't like baking with it though because it kind of leaves a little bit of a white film, and I'm already white enough. So I just press it into my skin. I only bake with my cheekbones just to cut my cheekbones. I don't bake with my cheekbones, I bake under my cheekbones. I can't speak today. It's fine. Oh, it smells so good though, wow. I'm just gonna kind of sweep that powder a little bit on the rest of my face. I don't want to add any excess powder right now. but I want to make sure that it's not too sticky so I can still like add bronzer and it won't be muddy. Okay. I'm feeling really weird today. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with a Maybelline City Bronzer in 100. It's the lightest one. It's really pigmented, as you can see. I should have tapped some on the back of my hand, but it's fine. And the brush I'm using, I actually got this brush set from Amazon. It's from Bestope or Bestope. It's really good. So I would recommend looking on Amazon if you want cheaper brushes, just as extra brushes. Even everything, like they're all so soft. So yeah, I recommend. I'm gonna go in with a blush. I don't know what blush to use. Should I use a pink, like a really pink blush? I have the Balm's Pink Blush, which is like kind of intense. I have the Benefit Dandelion Blush, which as you can see, I love. And then I have the NARS Orgasm Blush. I think I'm gonna go with the Dandelion Blush. It's just, it has like subtle sparkles in it, and I think it's just gonna give like a nice glow. Okay, now, as I'm baking, I'm going to go in with a highlight. And the highlight too, I don't know which I want to use. I think I'm going to go in with the Jouer highlight in Rose Quartz. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty, but I'm going to use a light hand with it because it can get pigmented. I like to blend this one more into the blush and not like on top of my cheekbones too much because it does have more color to it. Oh my god, I didn't contour my nose. That's why it looks so weird. I kept staring at it. I'm like, what's happening here? This is a good contour shade though because it's not too warm. It's kind of a bit cool tone, so it's good to bronze and to contour with. I'm going to continue highlighting. I'm going to go in the inner corner here. Just give that a nice pop. I'm going to take my fluffy brush and just brush away that bake and use whatever's left over on the brush to diffuse my bronzer and blush. Especially this side because it was way too intense. And I'm just going to use it on the rest of my face. Also, make sure everything's nice and seamless. I'm going to go back in with pigment from the Conspiracy palette and just brush that in my lower lashes, my lower lash line. Can I speak? Nope, I cannot. Yeah, so really lightly because I don't want it to be too intense. All these shades blend so nicely. I love it. I'm going to take that fluffy brush that I was using and I'm just going to diffuse the lower lash line. Okay. I'm going to add some lower lash mascara with the Benefit They're Real. I have a little sample of it. I love how it separates my lashes. So I like to use it always on my lower lashes. And then I'm actually going to take a lip liner and put that into my lower waterline. See if that works. I'm going to just take a nudie pink that I have. I didn't want something too intense. I wanted something more subtle and just blends in with the look. And I think this looks good. So I'm going to spray my face and then we're going to do the lips. I feel like Beyonce every time I use this. All right. For the lips, I have, where did I put them? Oh, I have two choices. So I'm either going to do a nude or I'm going to do a bright pink. I need to swatch the bright pink. So the one I'm considering is Please Me by MAC. It's a really bright pink. You're not going to see it, but... Oh, I kind of want to do a bright pink. Oh, it's a little bit dark. You know what? I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to do the pink instead of the nude because I always do nudes. Okay, I'm using this MAC lipstick in Just Wonderful, and I think it was a limited... Wait, that's dark. It's not that dark, actually. Oh my god, MAC lip liners are like a little bit stiff. Okay, now I'm going to take my MAC lipstick in Please Me. I'm going to start just by tapping it on because I don't know how pigmented it is. Oh, this looks cute. Nice and pink. But I'm going to add a gloss on top. For the gloss, I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics Always Shining Gloss. It's kind of like a clear gloss. You won't be able to see it. It's a clear gloss with like I want to say white or silver sparkles, and I'm just going to put it at the back of my hand somewhere because I don't want to ruin the brush. Oh my god, all her lip products smell so good. I'm going to take it just with my ring finger and tap it on. Oh my god. Love. Oh my god, it's like a Barbie dream. Alright guys, so I hope you liked that video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. I'm going to try to film way more than I am because currently I haven't filmed that much. My dog is trying to jump off my bed. Ah, there he goes. If you hear him, please ignore that. But anyways, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you want to see any more videos from me and what types of videos, and I'll see you guys all next video. Bye guys.